Alright guys, I'm going to talk about this chest rig setup. I'm trying to make the video quick. Um, just want to show some ideas about, setting up a budget chest rig, for home defense, preppers. It's if you're somebody that wants to have this stuff on hand. This is a really affordable setup way to do it. I have another video earlier on. You can scroll down in my videos on this chest rig set up as a shotgun rig. So if you're a shotgunner, but this one I'm going to show is set up as a recon rig. So I'll have a link in the description for the chest rig itself. So that way if you want to get this exact one. But so where I'm at in New York, the chest rig is great for me because a couple years ago they outlawed body armor, so we can't even have it, own it, even if it was bought prior to the ban. It's they've totally made it illegal to possess it in New York. So that's one thing. A chest rig, that you can still have the plate carriers, but you just can't have the plates in the plate carrier. But there's really no reason to run a plate carrier if you're, if you can't put plates in it. The chest rigs are a lot better, more adaptable. But for a recon setup, you really not necessarily gonna wear plate carrier with plates anyways. So, but we'll go ahead and get into this. So this chest rig, these front pouches here, you got 6 regular AR mag pouches, and those are sewn on. All this is together with the pistol mag pouches. But just because a chest rig has AR pouches or whatever, you can use the pouches for other stuff. You'd be surprised what you can make fit and work with this. So the entire thing is covered with moly, so you can add stuff. Try to get down here. So on this rig, to make it a recon setup, I modified one of the pouches. I took the center divider out. This is actually a thermal monocular. It's a AGM Seeker 384 thermal scanner. So that's a good tool to have, especially for recon setup, so you can see anything that's moving out there. Over 300 yards away, you can identify a human easily. This one's a compact, so it doesn't have a rangefinder built into it or anything, which is fine. I got a laser rangefinder 7X monocular here, which is, you really need that, especially it can function as a spotting device, to glass. It's a 7X zoom. So it'll take the place of binoculars, but it also will give you your ranges for your rifle, for your marksman rifles that you're going to be shooting 300, 500, 600 yards. You need to know those ranges, so you can adjust your trajectory. This is obviously more for, like an S.H.F.T. Recon setup. This is not like a long range precision like sniper setup. But I guess it could be used as that. So the next thing I got here is a large external battery for charging the electronic devices. So you can charge the scanner. The scanner, you get like 8 hours of constant, like if it's on the entire time. Realistically, I mean, you can go a couple days, running it off and on. This guy here also has an internal battery, which lasts for like months. I mean, all it does is use a quick reticle that pops up. It's not really drawing that much power, but this battery bank lasts a really long time. It's in an S.H.F.T. situation, if you had no power, it would get you by for a couple weeks probably. Like if you had to charge your cell phone, and stuff like that. So that's really good to have. It's about the size of an AR 30 round magazine. And it holds the power really good. It doesn't discharge over time. So it's a storage cell type pack. These here I also added. These are rifle ammo bandoliers, so you have extra ammo. Just for supplementary ammo. It's always good to have extra ammo. You can carry a lot of magazines too. Depending on what kind of rifle you're using. If you're using, like an AR-10 or any DMRs, obviously you can just carry more mags. You're going to have a little bit extra weight just because of the weight of the magazine if it's metal. But for bolt guns, this is a good way to go, especially if you have like an internal magazine, or if you have smaller detachable magazines, which is my bolt gun actually has these smaller mags. They're detachable, and they actually fit in the pistol mag pouches, so you can have 4 of those, which is still faster to reload a bolt gun than if you have an internal magazine plate, so it's still quicker than shoving loose rounds down in that. This pouch here was a double mag pouch I modified to hold some extra stuff. There's triple arm device in there, so you can have a defensive perimeter alarm. But yeah, you have these extra pouches here. Like I said, if you're not using AR mags or AK mags or whatever, you can use for other stuff. Then on this side I got, let me see if I can show it, a certified tactical tourniquet. You always want to have that because, that's something that you can actually easily apply on your own if you're, you have a gushing wound, bleeding wound, if you're bleeding out. This side I have a tactical knife. This is a Benchmade that was given to me by the Navy SEALs in Afghanistan 2009. It actually has a NSN number on it, so that's a authentic Navy SEAL Benchmade. It's good to have. It's more of a last resort type thing, but it's always good to have a knife. That's why it's off to the side. It's my more stuff I'm using more is going to be up here. The last thing is the comms. Nothing fancy. This is an FRS, just regular walkie-talkie, but these are the Pro model Cobras, so they have a lot more features than regular walkie-talkies. They're also Bluetooth. So that's, it's a budget radio setup. You don't really need anything too crazy. These radios can go like, 20 miles, depending on what's in your way. If you're more of an S.H.F.T. like bug in situation, if you're just going out to do some reconnaissance, you're not, packing out, you don't really need anything too crazy. But these are Bluetooth. These are electronic earmuffs with Bluetooth capability, so you can have your comms directly into your headphones. So that way it's all complete 100% wireless, with the Vox control and everything, so you have voice command, hands-free talking. Yeah, you can, with these radios, you can hook it up here temporarily, or, on a belt, whatever. I usually don't put anything up on the shoulder straps, but, the radio can sit there. The last thing with the chest rig, what's nice is you don't have anything on your back. So this is the Camelback / IFAK. So I have my water bladder in there, and then I also have a full IFAK, like med supplies and stuff in here. Quick clot, bandages, packing. There's even a military light surgical kit in here. If you got to do stitches or anything, some hand warmers, stuff like that. And then you got lots of room. That's what's nice about this Camelback, is you got lots of storage and stuff in here. So you got tons of room. You can put extra stuff in there and have it on your back when you're moving, but you can quickly take it off. Like if you got to get into a vehicle or something like that, you can remove this really fast and then still have your chest rig, instead of having, a plate carrier or something attached to the molly on the rear. You're going to be a lot more mobile with this chest rig setup. That's the whole point, with the Recon. You want to be light and have a smaller profile. But yeah, you always want to have something to carry fresh water. That's crucial. These Camelbacks are the way to go for that. They carry a lot of water very easily. And then your drinking tube is right there, accessible. But yeah, this is the Recon setup for, a good budget setup. It's pretty effective. Just wanted to show that. Thanks, guys.